At last, Hyo-sim had the courage and the means to decide on leaving independently from her family. Thanks to her modeling contract with Taesan Group and to the moral and emotional support Tae-ha has been giving her, Hyo-sim informed her mother, who was of course shocked and hysterical about this decision. Episode 27 Preview. Having decided that she can no longer live with her family, who constantly drains her out both financially and emotionally, Hyo-sim begins her house hunting journey. As she enters a simple and clean unit, she feels at peace, evidently feeling happy and free. Meanwhile, her selfish mother also begins on telling people about Hyo-sim's distressing decision in life. She tells landlady Katsuna Juma, who is of course also very much surprised. For sure, Hyo-sim's mother will go on talking how pitiful she is, being left by both husband and daughter. The mother also gathers Hyo-sim's brothers to inform them. Eldest Hyo-song, who understands Hyo-sim's struggles, tells them to just let Hyo-sim be and let her free, while second brother Hyo-jun voices his disagreement and said he is against it. Youngest brother Hyo-da just simply comments that it must be the problems of the family that made Hyo-sim decide so. Hyo-sim must have heard some painful words, that she can only cry and let everything out on Taeha's shoulders. It is normal to feel that way when a child leaves her parents' arms. But please do not feel guilty about it, Hyo-sim, says Tae-ha as he comforts her. Meanwhile, Taemin had earlier met up with the person who was previously in charge of the case of Taeha's parents' death. And he got to know some sensitive information about the real cause of the accident. The man identified director Park Jin-myung as the person who would know everything, including the missing car black box. Worse, he identified the car which followed Taeha's parents that night as the car of Taemin's father. With these unnerving information, Taemin confronts his father Kang Jin-bum and asks if he really followed his brother that night. With fear and terror all over his expression, Kang Jin-bum immediately falls to his knees and sobs loudly. Meanwhile, evil mother Suk-hyang for sure has talked Taemin into accepting announcer Chua Suk-hyang as his wife. And this is to benefit their family, especially now that their evil doings are near to being exposed. The lady's media connections and family ties could protect their family. And because of this, Taemin finally gives in and agrees to get married to her. Tae-ha hears of this news, but knowing that cousin Taemin has feelings for Hyo-sim, he goes into Taemin's office and asks why he would proceed with the marriage despite him not liking that woman. In the ending preview scene, Hyo-sim meets up with Taemin, who has driven to her place. Also aware of the wedding news, she happily congratulates Taemin. But on the contrary, he doesn't feel joyous with the event and utters "I'm sorry" to Hyo-sim. Please leave a great life. He tells her, like how a lover says goodbye to his most loved one.